There we go. Lovely little pour. Well happy with that. I know what I'm getting before I get in, but let me tell you what I think. Let's get it. Well, hello there, Perfect Drafters. And hopefully you've all had a fantastic Christmas. An absolute belter. It's been an absolute stinker of a year. So let's hope you've had some festivities and you've had an enjoyable time. Because you all deserve it. And I'm sure many of you have cracked through a fair few of these kegs. Must have done. There's been some beauties to be had. What a year in terms of the Perfect Draft. What a year. We've seen some absolute belters being released on there. We really have. I mean, for me, Drunken Sailor from Crew Republic, wowzers. That has literally taken my socks and just blown them off. It blew my socks off. It was a beauty. Absolute belter, straight in at my number one. Now, through my reviews, I've had a few IPAs. Recently, had a few wheat beers. You know, my bio ones. Just looking at the old stash down there of the kegs. Not hoarding my kegs. They will go back. I need some tokens. But yeah, had some wheat beers, you know, had the old Francis Scanner. And I think that is the beauty of the Perfect Draft. I've tried, not just because of doing these reviews, but I've tried to mix it up. I've tried to have a smorgasbord. I'm coming out with that collective term again, which I did the other day. An absolute, you know, array of different kegs, different flavours. It opens your eyes. It opens your eyes to different tastes, different beers. Happy days. Before owning the Perfect Draft, I was very much just I'll dabble with an IPA here and there. I'll generally just drink lagers. I was missing out. Since I've had this, I've dabbled with a load of different kegs, and there's many, many a keg that I will revisit. And I've not even got into that stout yet. Not gone into that stout yet. I will do throughout the Christmas week. I'm saying Merry Christmas and hope you all had a good one. I'm actually filming this just before Christmas because, I'll be honest, I don't want to be filming on Christmas Day. And actually, the missus might not be too happy with that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm filming this just before, but hopefully you've all had an absolute beauty. But by the time Christmas has dwindled on by, I will have had my Dark Arts Stout. I'll have gone back into my Crew Republic Drunken Sailor. I'm enjoying that over the Christmas break. I've saved that in there. You know, I've got the 2 kegs of that and the glasses deal on Beerhawk, and I've reserved one of those away. After tasting that keg, I thought, that's what I'm having on Christmas Day with me turkey or my 3-bird Iceland roast. Yeah, that is my tipple of Christmas, definitely. But what I'm reviewing today, well, I can't actually believe I haven't reviewed it yet because I've had a few of these. I have had a few of these, and I don't know why I've not reviewed it. I've reviewed its big brother, the Goose IPA, the full strength beast, but I've not reviewed, until today, the Midway Session Goose IPA. Now, it's a session one. It is a sessioner, so a bit more easy drinking, and it's a lovely keg just to pop in between kind of ones with a bit more of a distinct flavour. That's what I think. I think if you've got a Francis Scanner on the go, you know, that I like, but I'd probably only have 1 or 2 pints of those. And then I want something that's a bit more easy drinking. That's when I'd bang in this, you know, the Midway Session. It's a lovely IPA session drink. I'm giving away my review already. What you will notice when I actually do record the old pour is I've gone down quite a few bars already. It's just one of those things. Unlike the Leffes that I've been reviewing recently, this is a swiller, not a supper. Yeah. So swill it down, enjoy it. I mean, don't get mad. You know, I'm not encouraging unresponsible drinking, but it's a nice drink. Very, very pleasant drink. We'll have a look at the keg. I'll do the usual pour. I've obviously got the Goose Island glasses. We'll get stuck in. I'll have a sip. I mean, it's not going to be a first-time reaction because, like I say, I've had a few kegs of this, but I think it's well worth revisiting. It's one of the staples of the Beer Hawk Perfect Draft kegs. Yeah, it seems to be generally in stock. They must get through a fair few of these beauties. They really must. Let's have a look at the keg. Let's give it a pour. Let's swing these flaps open. Here we go. Right. There she blows. Look at that. Let's get my shadow out of the way. There it is. Goose Midway Session IPA. The Goose is gaggling on the Perfect Draft metal plate. Getting chilled. Well, it's already chilled. It's a nice 3 degrees already. It should be, because I've only got a couple of bars left. A bit of a landscape in there. A big wheel. Looks almost like a London-style landscape on the keg. It's not. It's an American beer, isn't it? Goose Session IPA. The Midway. And it is, it is what my skin is. The skin of Goose Midway Session IPA. Available on eBay. I might pop a link in the description, actually. But I quite like this. Just be careful when you do stick these on. Make sure that you do want to keep it. As you peel these off, can kind of damage the nice silver part of the old Perfect Draft machine. But anyway, there it is. It's in there, ready to rumble. Let's give it a pour. Here we go. So, got the old Goose Island glass. Let's rumble. Not unhappy with that. Let's bring her in. So there we go. Cheeky little goose. You cheeky little goose. Very light in colour. Got some bubs? Yeah. Got some bubs. Very clear. Nice amber looking colour. Yeah. On a cheeky level of carbonation. Nice. There we go. Lovely little pour. Well happy with that. I know what I'm getting before I get in, but let me tell you what I think. Let's get it. Not going to lie, did give it a little top up. Yeah? Not a lager top. That always amused me. When it used to be, when you used to be drinking in the pub and stuff, and you'd hear someone ordering a beer next to you and go, "Can I have a lager top?" No. No, you can't. Put some lemonade in my beer. Anyway, that's irrelevant. But here she blows. Look at that. Goose Island Midway Session IPA. Cheers, Perfect Drafters. Let's get stuck in. It's a Session IPA. It really is. It's a beauty. Kiss my face and call me Keanu. That is a beauty. It really is. I know it's got Ireland there, and that's maybe what's popping into my head. But if I was stranded on a desert island, hopefully not with a goose, if I'm stranded on a desert island and I've got just my Perfect Draft and I can only have one single chain of supply of 1 keg, maybe dropped off in a kind of crate every week, don't sound a bad life, to be honest. If that was the case, but I could only have 1 keg in that crate, I think it might be this, because it is very easy to drink. Very easy to drink, would go with a lot of different things. I'm going to be honest, I've just had a curry. Went down very nicely, and I actually resisted having this with it, which was basically for you. Yeah, I've done that for you. The reason I did that was because I thought I've got to get at least a pint out of it for the review. And you know, it had 2 bars left. There's a danger, to be quite honest, because I couldn't actually remember how many I've had out of that keg. I really couldn't. I did see the other day on the Facebook group, someone had put a clicker. Someone had put, I don't know who it was, but someone had put a clicker next to the Perfect Draft. So they're just, every time, we had a pint. Now, I thought at the time, that's a bit far. Actually, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I mean, very, very tangy on the tongue. It's a nice citrus IPA. You get the lemon kind of taste coming through. But no bad aftertaste there whatsoever. Very easy to drink, like I say. Very refreshing. I'd say it's very refreshing. You know, you definitely have this in the summer with a barbecue, happy days. It's offending no one. Again, you know, it's a little bit like if you had 2 perfect drafts on the go next to each other, I would probably bang a Spaten in one, a Goose Midway Session in the other, and I've got happy guests. Happy guests. I'm not going to say it's as good as the Crew Republic Drunken Sailor. I'm not going to say it's as good as its big brother, the Goose IPA, because it's not. It's not. It's, you know, but those two can come back to bite you. They really can after a few. Whereas this will be kind. This will be kind. So this is like it's your go-to friend, you know. Friendly goose. A lovely goose. And that's why also, you know, the pack that they did on the launch of the Golden Goose, which was the Goose IPA, the Midway Session, and the Golden Goose lager. Yeah, cracking pack, lovely pack. I mean, I wouldn't say that Golden Goose lager is the best lager on the Perfect Draft. I've already said it isn't in my review of the Spaten, but it was pleasant, it was good, and the Goose IPA, fantastic, and this, yeah, very, very drinkable. So, I mean, Goose Island, cracking brewery. I'm going to grade that. What am I going to grade that? I'm going to give it an 8. It's an 8 out of 10. Very respectable score. Nice. Let's get some snackage down me. So I do get suggestions now and again from people either on the YouTube channel in the comments below. Please let me know what snackage I should try. And sometimes people message me through my Facebook page, through the website, whatever means, whatever social means you like to use to reach out to this bold fella, please do. Especially if you've got suggestions on snackage. Always one to like a new snackage suggestion. So this suggestion was from James from the Northeast, and he suggested to me, he said, Baldy, what you should try is, and I'm not reading this script from anywhere, I'm just looking at the snack, are some brave roasted chickpeas. Now, I've got to be honest, if someone hadn't have said, Baldy, you should try these, I wouldn't have tried them, because chickpea just does not entice me. It just doesn't say to me, try me. I do like nuts, but roasted chickpeas? Is it a nut? I don't think it is it? But it looks like a nut on the pack. I'm going to hold the pack up because I'm just looking at it out of view. Helps no one. There they are. I got them in a pack of 3 from Amazon. And bizarrely, one of them was chocolate. Chocolate chickpeas. What's that about? I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Brave roasted chickpeas. Sweet chilli. Now, I do like sweet chilli. I don't know if this is good, but it's quite blazing on the front of the pack. 134 calories, 7 grams of protein, 5 grams of fibre. So maybe that helps one go to the toilet the next day. Or let's not talk about toilets. Sweetness and spice and everything nice. Our sweet chili flavour hits all the right notes. Sweet, spicy, and irresistibly Moorish. What more could you want? Well, let's see if I am left wanting more. And it does actually say good for you. Good for you. High in protein. Then it's got the 5 grams of fibre. 17% of your recommended fibre daily intake. Fair enough. And it also says good for the planet. Now, always one for being good for the planet. One of the most sustainable sources of protein. Chickpeas return nutrients to the soil. Pulse power. The pulses, aren't you? Right, that's enough of the packet reading. Let's get stuck in to some brave roasted chickpeas. James from the northeast. Let's see. You said they were good. The packet's open. Let's give them a whiff. Doesn't smell over flavoursome. What I'm going to do, and this is, I should have done this obviously before I opened the pack. But certainly with those, I think it was with the Posh Pigs, you should have given the pack a shake. So I'm going to give these a bit of a shake. I've just, you know what I mean? Got to shake it up. Just in case some of that flavour gets stuck in the bottom. Let's give it another whiff. Hasn't made any difference. Although I can see some more particles, more flavoursome particles over the chickpeas. They do not really look that crispy. That's my concern. Let's have a go. Not awful, but I'd have to say not amazing. I wouldn't buy them again. In James's defence, he did say try the wasabi ones, so I could imagine they would have more flavour. Couldn't find them, and sweet chili was the kind of flavour I kind of gravitated towards from what I could find. They're not bad. They are, I think actually they are quite a nice beer snack. Let's have a little sup. Yeah. They're not a bad beer snack. And they're different. They're an alternative. Not a bad beer snack. That's what I'm going to say. I mean, if I was sitting in front of Mr. and Mrs. Brave, and they had kindly offered me over for dinner and served me up some roasted chickpeas and said, what do you think, Baldy? What do you think to our most exquisite snacks? I would probably go, they're not bad. They go well with a beer, if they'd also given me a beer. So, you know, I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not going to say they are the most fantastic snack that I've ever had. They're not. But they're not bad. Could just do with a bit more flavour for me. Maybe those wasabi ones would do just that. Anyway, those, I'm going to give them, with a beer, I'm going to give them a 7, which isn't too bad. They are an alternative to your standard nuts and crisps. They're no scampi fry. There's certainly no Snyder's, jalapeno Snyder's. But now we're all drinking probably a little bit more from home because we've got to. The locals shut at the mo. You can't be banging down them Snyder's every night. You can't be banging down, you know, pork scratchings every night. You can't do it. Can't do it. You do need something that is a little bit better for you. this might be just that, you know, bit lower in fat. If you're having a midweek pint and you're thinking maybe the pint's enough calories already, maybe they're a good choice to have with it. Because I do like a bit of snackage with a beer. If it's a Friday or Saturday night, forget it. I'm having my pork scratchings or my scampi fries. That's what's happening. So anyway, I'm going to give them a 7. That I'm giving an 8. All that really leaves me to say is, what's up next? So I did refer to it earlier. There it is. Now this I am really looking forward to. This is the Dark Arts Surreal Stout. Now, I'll be honest with you, I did just get the single keggage. I didn't get the 2 keg and glass pack. I kind of rue that a little bit because that glass looked good. It did look good. And I've got a feeling this is going to be a belter. I've seen many a good comment about it already. I've seen the odd review out there already. And, yeah, have a look at them. Because if this comes back into stock, you want to grab them, I think, from what I've seen and heard from other people. So, anyway, you'll hear the Baldy's review on it very soon. That's going to be the next one. The Dark Arts Surreal Stout from the Magic Rock Brewery. Looking forward to you. Looking forward to you. Lovely. So anyway, if you want to see that, obviously, you know, subscribe to the channel. Give us a like on this video if you can. Have a comment. Let me know what you think. Someone commented on the last video, for example, that I told you nothing about the beer. I'll be honest with you, I know little about beer. Little about beer. It's just this guy's opinion, and that's what I give you. But, hey, it's a bit of fun. So, please subscribe. Please give us a like. Also, check out the website. At the moment, it is Crew Republic that is #1 on the old keg ranking. But it needs everyone's votes. I think it's based on around about 60, 65 people have actually logged in and cast their vote, ordered their kegs, and basically they've put in Crew Republic as their #1. I think Goose Island IPA is, actually, no, it might be Goose. I think Goose is #1. I think Goose is #1 now, Goose IPA. But it lets you do a few things. It lets you add kegs to your wish list. It lets you state which ones you've tried already, which ones you'd like to try. Stuff like that. Add your own notes against kegs. So have a look on the old Big Bold Reviews website, www.bigboldreviews.co.uk. Get in there, register, and you can, you know, add your notes against your kegs and stuff like that. It's a bit of fun. It's all good. But for now, what I'm about to say is, because I think this will probably go out in between Christmas and the New Year. Hope you've had a good Christmas. I really do. I'm going to say Happy New Year because, you know, basically, I'm not going to ring every viewer up and wish them a Happy New Year at midnight. So, Happy New Year. Cheers, Perfect Drafters. Cheers.